sadgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityurma amritangamaya avirabir maidhi rudro yate dakshinang mukham te namang pahi nityam te namang pahi nityam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. And evermore shine in our hearts with your resplendent face. Om, peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So we are back to our reading on chapter 6. We are reading the verse number 10 and 11. But the question was going on that how that nirguna Brahman, that Brahman which is beyond all the three gunas, which is beyond all changes and beyond all actions, then how this world which is of all action, which is all changing, which is all of qualities, three qualities. So how that can come out of this which is just contrary? So this is the question Arjuna said to Bhagavan Krishna to respond in the Shanti Gita, the peace song. So some of you can come this way, just spread in the different spread around different, so that keep a distance. At the same time, can sit spread around. Yeah. So the question remains very eternal question: how that which is imperishable, how the perishable objects have come, how it is beyond all the gunas, all the qualities. But here you find there are sattvika quality, pure, rajasa quality, impure, and activity and other things. How it comes from that which is beyond. That's it is that supreme Brahman which Vedanta you are talking about, that is the ultimate truth, where there is no vikara, no changes in that. And be niskriyam, no kriya, action, activity. Action, activity, work is not there. How this active universe of function always, stars and galaxies are rotation, every creature is more moving, rotating, life. How this just opposite thing could happen? Please kindly tell me, that is the question. And Bhagavan said that this, understand, there is no creation. You are misunderstanding it. There is nothing as such creation. I am here. I see you. See, I was hungry. I was thirsty. I am angry. And you say it is all not there. Yes, I am not there. Sṛṣṭir is nāsti. There is no creation. Jagat nāsti. You see this world? There is no such world at all. Right? That's why Vedanta is too difficult. Two opposite poles, as it were. And says, nāsti tatha īśvaraḥ. You think that world is there, somebody has created the world. There is no īśvaraḥ, the Lord, who creates this universe. So there is neither this, neither that, neither creation, neither creator. When the creator will come, when there is the creation. If there is no creation, then how the creator will come? So this is the question, that sṛṣṭir nāsti, jagat nāsti, jīvaḥ, we individual people, there is no individual soul at all. Then how do I see all these things? You are seeing only māyayā dṛśyate sarvaṃ. You are seeing in Maya. Like a laser beam, people are creating such wonderful things. You do go to Disneyland, you go, Such wonderful in the space. You see, such realities are seen. Are they true? You see. So, māyayā kriyate. These are all created by maya, delusion, which is not there, but appears to be there. So it is created that Shakti. Devotees call Mother. Mother creates the whole universe. It's the philosophy. This Vedanta philosophy will say, it is Maya. That means it is not there. Māyā, that which is not there. Samaya. And you see that. And you feel that. You experience that. That's Maya. I always give the example with a 3D. Put that 3D glass on your eyes and watch a movie. What will you see? You see just over your head. You are in the middle of that episode, fight going on, or tiger chasing, or whatever is happening in the forest. The snake is hissing. No? As if it is hitting you on your head. And people get reaction. They also have after effect also. They give some blow up air at that particular time, or some little sprinkling of water, if to feel that, no? So, but are they true? Really you are in the forest? Because you saw it? So when the Vedanta says this is Maya, people doubt. But every day we go and pay our money and go to the movie to see a 3D, some true 3D camera, like in 3D, what is called 3D? 3-dimension movies. But it is not happening. And you take out that. You take out the Maya. What do you see? It is happening on the wall or in the screen. If you go further, oh, what is that? Oh, a film is rolling and it's a projection of light to it. So, what you see is not true. You are befooled. You pay money and get befooled. We think we are intelligent people, but we are befooled in our daily experiences. So, this God has created this. It appears like that, but it is not so. Maya. Na. Samīraṇa-vaśāt dṛśyate sarvaṃ. You are seeing everything, this objective universe, yourself, and the realities you are feeling is māyayā. By maya you are seeing this. bhāsyate. Then how it illumines? It illumines by the light of the consciousness which is behind. Actually, there is only one thing, the consciousness of light, and that is appearing to you through your lens of your mind, emotion, etc. This. Then, example is given. Two examples in the two verses, same, we have read it. Yathā stimita-gambhīre, jala-rāśau, mahā-arṇave, in the mahā-arṇava, in the great ocean. Jala-rāśau, the infinite amount of water. There's only water. And the stimita-gambhīre, where there is no ripple, no wave, the calm and serene ocean. No? What is there? Excepting water, there is nothing. Samīraṇa-vaśāt bichi, but a slow movement of the wind blows over the surface. Samīraṇa-vaśāt, because of that bichi, the waves come, ripples come, they are getting fermented. But bostu, what is the essential substance there? Solila itarat. Is there anything other than solila, the water? It is all water. Water was calm, and breeze came and flow over it, and it make a ripple, small ripple, big ripple, whatever. Is it anything, the ripple is anything other than the water? Solila itarat. Is there any separate from it? In the same manner, now consider tatha pūrṇa-caitanye, in that absolute consciousness, that consciousness which permeates everywhere, pūrṇa-caitanye, māyayā dṛśyate jagat, as the wind was the cause of the ripples and waves, but whenever it is ripple or wave, it is nothing but water. So the Maya has created on the ocean of consciousness, And that has given the form of this universe of name and form and action. Yes, the ocean was calm. That time no movement. But when the wind came, it created the movement of the same water and rolling like that. It is dashing on somebody and hitting somebody, fighting with each other. This is our world going on. But each is nothing but the ocean of consciousness. What a great, grand philosophy. Tatha hi pūrṇa-caitanye. And how do you see that? This is your māyayā dṛśyate. You are watching this because of your maya. You are under the spell of maya. So long you use the eyeglass, you see this. There is no option. You will have to see it. Take out that maya and see the thing in face to face. Then it is the truth. That is the Brahman. That is the Atman. Na tarango jala-bhinno. The waves and ripples, they are not bhinno, separate from jala, the water. Brahmano tat no brahmano anyat jagat nahi. There is no world, there is no universe at all without Brahman. As ocean, without ocean there is no ripple. And ripple is nothing but ocean. Ripple but nothing but the same constituent element. And ripples are bhāsyate. It manifests how? The ground, ocean is there, that's why on the surface the ripples are. Suppose there is no water at all. How do you ripple? Can you see ripple in the table? Can you see the ripple, water ripple? Because there is no ground on which the water will stay. So this name and form which you are seeing, it is ripple of Satchidananda. But there is the ground is Satchidananda. Without that, the name and form cannot come. To do this mistake, you need Brahman. And it is all the mistake which is called the Maya. That's why it's called, it's not there, but we see it. Now let us go to the verse number 12, what we are going to read today. It will be the same thing. Vedanta, don't have anything new. Ramakrishna, one day, Hridayaram, his nephew, complained about Ramakrishna. My uncle, you talk every day the same thing. God, 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 God. Why not say something new? So that is the point. You rascal, Ramakrishna, you rascal. I will say the same thing again and again. What is that to you? But the question is that there is nothing to say. The Vedanta is very simple. But to understand, even one lifetime goes on, we don't understand anything. We talk 1,000 times, but we, in our life's action, it's not Maya. It is so real. I am vindictive. I will take a revenge. I will die. I will kill. I am lost. All this nonsense thing goes on. For a knower of truth, they smile at our behavior. How foolishly we are paying attention to useless things and how we are getting perturbed. Accept Maya, then it's okay. But Maya, you can be without Maya. Brahman, ocean can be without ripple. But ripple cannot be without ocean. This world cannot be there without Brahman. But Brahman can be there without this. When Maya is lifted, that's why the Brahma-gyani, Ramakrishna going to the ecstasy. There is no jagat, there is no jiva, jagat, karma, samsara, nothing is there. That is the state of perfection. Now 12 verses. Caitanyam viśva-rūpeṇa, Caitanyam viśva-rūpeṇa, bhāsyate māyayā tatha, bhāsyate māyayā tatha. Kinchit bhavati no satyam, kinchit bhavati no satyam, svapna-karma nidraya, svapna-karma nidraya. Caitanyam viśva-rūpeṇa, Caitanyam viśva-rūpeṇa, bhāsyate māyayā tatha, bhāsyate māyayā tatha. Kinchid bhavati no satyam, kinchid bhavati no satyam, svapna-karmeva nidraya, svapna-karmeva nidraya. The same idea. Then what you see the world, this world, Vishwam. Vishwam means viśva-rūpeṇa, in the form of this world, in the form of the tree, plant, sun, moon, stars, galaxies, table, chair, me, you, this, that. Viśva-rūpeṇa, in diverse way, it is bhāsyate, it is expressing itself. It is wrongly you are saying it is man, woman, tree, plant, stone, water, etc. It is all chaitanya. It is only consciousness. There is nothing but consciousness. Consciousness is revealing itself or flashing itself. It is revealed, it is coming out as it were, and it appearing as chaitanya. Chaitanya, only consciousness, only Brahman. That's why we devotees say God has become the world. Everything is God. So, Chaitanyam viśva-rūpeṇa bhāsyate. How? By māyā. Again repeating the same idea. Māyayā, by māyā, in the similar manner, this world, in the form of the world, the same conscious ocean of bliss is appearing in this form of this world. Kinchit bhavati na sattam. Nothing of this can be sattva, but it's true. It cannot be true, not a single part of it. It is only Maya. But it is what? It is only Chaitanya. Swami Vivekananda brought this practical Vedanta. See God in man. The same consciousness is God, means here the divine. See the divine in all. That is called spirituality. Is it practical? Because this is the truth. It is only I am mistaken, so I will have to practice to go back to my own understanding, real understanding, that I am looking at this world as world, but world is not there. It is only God. Not God, dualistic God, but Vedanta God. That means Satchidananda. Only the reality, only the blissful state, only the illumined part of his Satchidananda. Sat, Chit and Ananda. This is permeated everywhere. And you are falsely telling this as world, as friend, as man, as woman, as tree, plant, sun, moon, stars, and animals. He is my friend, he is my enemy. There is no friend, there is no enemy. It is only one. That's why Swamiji's lectures, you read the lectures, just explanation of these verses. Apparent and real man, real nature of man. Therefore, all this, the cosmos, all the Jnana Yoga lectures, you can see that as if he is explaining these verses in his own modern language, in beautiful way. That we are mistaken. But because, you may say, put this question, we all see? We all seeing mistaken. And only these one or two people who have realized, so they are correct. This question may come. Because we are experiencing every day our suffering and our pain and our hunger and our anger and our love and our hatred. And it is all Maya. It is non-existing. Well, yes. Why? We all experience. If there is a voting tomorrow, who will vote for this idea, what we are reading now? It will be wiped out. It's swept out. Even 1.01% of the population, 7.2 billion, they will not vote for this. So, majority, not majority, 99.9% people are saying, I see the world as real, and you say this is all Brahman. I say, you are crazy. How can we all be crazy? Our understanding is right. No. Because many see something does not give the validity of the truth. Many we see that in the night time, if the darkness comes, stars, twinkling stars, or not twinkling, no? They're so tiny, so little. Huh? Even our bulb light is much better, no? Huh? And not only that, see, this world is so big and it's so tiny. I see it, I can challenge, you cannot come say that I'm wrong, I'm right. But only the scientists say, no, that star is 1 billion light year at a distance, and that rays is hitting you now, that is the distance, and billion light year, billion times the speed of light per second multiplying 60 and this is. Huh? 1 year, 365, 24, 60 into 60 into, how much? 365, 24 into 365. This much is the distance only. And big, you cannot even imagine. Nowadays science gives, in the computer, somebody asks for the planets and other things, they see, this Earth is so big. And then shows the next one. Then the next one. It becomes like the little, as it goes, bigger things. It becomes so big, and in comparison, the earth is not a grain of sand there. And now, these are all our Dr. What is his name? Dobson. John Dobson used to say, you know how many stars are there? He used to give an idea. 1 acre of land, not 3 acres of land, with a height 3 feet, filled with sand only. Just imagine, just a gross idea. I don't know, he has not counted like that. But he gave the idea, the infinite number of stars. He says, it's a 3 acre or 1 acre, I forgot. Anyhow, 1 acre even. 1 acre of land, 3 feet high, and fill it with sand. And each sand, 1 grain is star. This much stars are available. And now interspace. Feel about the interspace. So, I all understand. Science says this. How can I believe? I see this piece of wood is so big. Science says, no, you go break it. Go to the subatomic particle to subatomic particle and go to the finest area. There is no matter. It is all energy. Tremendous energy. I don't see it. The little tiny corner of a piece of wood is so tiny we ignore. But you break it, go to the subatomic level. It is so powerful. Am I right or the scientists are right? It is not the question of voting. It is a question of experience. It is a question of seeing the truth. So we believe the scientists are saying, therefore we are wrong. Similarly, the spiritual scientists are saying this, we are wrong. And that our purpose of life should be to get out of it and to follow the instruction, what they are talking about, to think day and night. So it says, Kinchit bhavati na sattam. You are seeing this world, seeming world, so strong, so powerful, so real, but it is kinchit, even the slightest of that, no satyam. It is not true. Svapna-karma nidraya. Then what I see? Well, you see so many things in your swapna. Swapna means dream. You see dream. And dream world is not mean little. But are they true because you see the dream last night? In a deep forest, you have entered forest, big forest, dark, and you cannot get out. And suddenly a lion or a tiger or a, what you call, whatever, and mountain lion start chasing you. And you are running. Huh? Everything so big. Where is happening? Where is this place? What place it is happening? And because it is happening, it is true. And does not it mean that when you are seeing the dream, are not they real? Are you not really frightened? Are you not really panting for breath? Are you not hungry in the hungry? Your stomach is hungry in that dream body. This body is full. We have lunch, we have supper, and sleeping. Huh? But this dream body is hungry. And that hunger is no matter of joke. It is hunger. Fear. So, because it is real, is it real now? Will you say that now it is real? No, it happened in the night time in my mind. So this is also same thing. Svapna-karma eva nidraya. As we didn't experience in our sleeping time, that svapna-karma, the karma, the actions you do, the environment you go, the situation you are there, you will find that it is all your mental creation. It is nothing real. Though it appears to be real, but it is never real. So, Chaitanyam, then try to feel this way. The Chaitanyam, this consciousness, or Brahman, or the Atman, or simple language God. If you are troubled with these big sounding, high sounding words, then you can say it is God. It is God is manifesting in the form of the world. But there is, of course, a philosophical conflict, no? God has become this world. If you say, that is a mistake in Vedantic term, because then God becomes limited in the worth. No? If God has manifested as this world only, so He is finished here. What about those? God is, but it is better statement that whatever we are seeing God. We are interacting with God. In the sense we are interacting with Satchidananda. There is nothing but Satchidananda Brahman. That's why Mary Hell, Swamiji wrote a letter to this on this subject particularly. Mary, you mistook me. That is, I didn't say this world is God. If you say this world is God, then God is finished here, and God is limited. And God has not become this. It is the appearance is becoming the reality to you. You are giving the name of appearance as person, name and form. That is making the distinction. But in the name and form, and where there is no name and form, everywhere is that consciousness permeates. But don't say, God is, this world is God. But this world is God means that is also God. If you want to say that whatever you see, feel, experience, that's God. That's a real practice. And Swami Vivekananda, his philosophy of service to others, this stands on this ground. Why you will do good to others? Why there is hungry person, why will you think for appeasing his hunger? Because who is there is the same consciousness who is here. What is in that ripple, this wave, and this wave is also same H2O. So look at from that perspective of the constitution of the each wave and name and form. So if you feel hungry and you need food, someone is hungry, he also needs food. But even if you think he is separate, but you should feel that it is, that service is necessary. The Lord in the form, that's why Vivekananda said, and Daridra Narayan, Murkha Narayan. Daridra means the poor. The Narayana in the form of poor. Narayana in the form of illiterate. diseased or in bereavement. So that is all Narayana, the same God, in only different forms. What will be your service? Because I am also the same. That therefore we have to serve. That's why he says, by serving others, who gains the benefit? You gain the benefit, because you are there. You expand yourself. Swamiji's words are there, so powerful. Why so much suffering in the world? Because to make you big, so that you don't finish yourself with this much. I am here. So people are doing that, selfish. What they are doing? This is me, this is mine, this is my bank account, this is my house, this is my car, this is my... And the whole world goes into ruin. I don't care for that. But spirituality expands when you see you are there everywhere, and try to expand and expand and expand. And that's why Vivekananda says, expansion is life, contraction is death. Contraction to me and mine is death, and expansion into thee and thine, to that same consciousness everywhere. That is a big story we have referred many times, so it comes to my mind now. There is a great scholar who became Chidbhavananda Puri, who wrote Advaita Siddhi, that commentary on that. He became a monk of our order afterwards. He's a great scholar at that time. And Swami Premeshananda Maharaj was doing austerity on the bank of Ganga, holy Ganga, in the Rishikesh. Hanuman Kutya, even it is there. I went to that, see that Hanuman Kutya where Premeshananda Swami used to do austerities. So, and he was doing austerity, and because he is a respected Swami, so that great scholar came to know that the Swami is there and came and visited him. When he came and visited Swami, then he said, you know, you Swamis of Ramakrishna order, we respect you. You are intelligent people. You study Shankara, Vedanta and other things. But after knowing the world is Maya, all is false, why you people get involved into running school, college, hospital, and thinking of the relief work, where there is a fire, where there is any disaster? What is this business? This is Maya, ignorance. You should not get into it. Then Premeshananda Maharaj's unique response was there. He said, okay, you believe the great dictum, it's called Mahavakya. He's a scholar, so you have to speak in their language. Do you believe in the Mahavakya, great dictum? Well, yes, I believe, of course. Well, what is that? Aham brahmasmi, I am that. I, not this physical body mind. The consciousness in me is that which is God. God forget his qualities, control this, that, drop all our other, his, what is called the garments. It is consciousness. So I, and that consciousness, the consciousness of a drop of water in the ocean and the ocean. Is there any difference? No, when it is merged there. So I am that. Is not the philosophy? Well, yes. I believe. I believe, and really, that is my whole life. I am teaching Vedanta. He is a Pandit. I am teaching Vedanta, I am thinking that way. Okay. Do you believe that thou art that? I am that. Aham brahmasmi. Another dictum, 4 dictums are there from the 4 Vedas. So one is Aham brahmasmi, I am that. It is our Ramakrishna Mission, Puri Sampradaya, we have our great dictum. Aham brahmasmi, I am that. Day and night thing, I am that. Not this, not this, not this. I am that. Thou art that. That's also great dictum. Thou art that. So how can the Tao, the small, can be one with the cosmic reality? That God is a creator, is God created, is the man. You are sitting before me. How can you be that? Well, no. I didn't mean you have to understand. You have to rip up my identity. Thou means thou not the body, thou not the mind, thou not the intellect, ego. If you rip up all this, the consciousness in you here, the little consciousness, and that consciousness which is behind God, that is also, that consciousness and this consciousness are same. Is it not? And yes. Okay, now, come to the point. This being the theory. But when you, being a great scholar and thinking, I am that, why do you eat then? Oh, I am hungry. So you are hungry, you need food? Well, yes. Why do you go to doctor? Oh, no, but I to take medicine. Well, why? You are that, but why do you do? Because I am the body, no? So if you being in Vedantic understanding, you are that pure self-consciousness, but being in the embodied condition, you need food, you need medicine, you need roof, you need all other protection. Is it not? Yes. So why not that? Why not thou? That person is sick. That person needs something is going on. Why not serve that, thinking as God? What is the problem? He was a Pandit for such a long time, preaching Vedanta all the time. He could not link this two gap. Really, if you are a student of Vedanta and say day and night, I am not the body, not the mind, I am the self, I am infinite, I am birthless, okay? But still, you hungry, you go for food. You thirsty, you drink water. You need some protection. Why not the other person who is in the street, who is in the sick condition, who is in another physical difficulties? Why not serve him? You are serving whom then? Why you serve yourself? Don't serve yourself then. If you are I am Brahman and stay there and can stay there, don't eat, don't try, don't feel hunger, don't feel thirst, let everything go to the body, you are above that. But you are not doing that. You are taking all the advantage of physical needs to satisfy. And when it comes for serving others, they say, ha, this is Maya. And first, this is Maya. You have to be equal in your rationalization. So, that clicked his mind. And that Pandit, he was a little old in that period's consideration. He was about 70 years old that time. And the Pandit started dancing. I got the point. Thank you. I got the point of my life. And then he recommended him to go to Belur Math, to Swami Shivananda. And the Shivananda was to, so Maharaj, he is a Pandit scholar, please bless him. And he came and Mahapurush Maharaj could understand that and gave him the sannyas. And he was Chid Ghana Ananda Puri. See, this is the practical application. It's more important to apply in life and to feel that yes, it's all we are one in our foundational reality. But we are not reached that point. Until you reach that point, so long you feel your suffering, you should feel for the suffering of others. So that's why selfishness, Swamiji expressed so much thanks to people who are unselfish. The world, Swamiji says, and the world adores whom? Only the unselfish people. Look at the world. How many selfish people, multi-millionaire, billionaire, who cares for them? How many kings and emperors came and looted the world and cheated the world and collected all the jewels and gold? Where are they now? But they are the people who understood this realization. They are called sages, rishis. They have become a source of inspiration to all. And they have accomplished their purpose and they have helped the humanity to go beyond. So, Chaitanyam, therefore, our task should be not for reading this book is unimportant. I can finish that book one day, but I always go slow. That's why people don't get pace with me. Say, same thing, what I told yesterday the same thing, and this today also same thing. What to say? This is the only one truth. Truth is only one. Truth is very simple. But I want to read again and again so that it goes into our mind deeper. So Chaitanyam, when you look from today, this world, you can see in a different perspective. Chaitanyam viśva-rūpeṇa bhāsyate. This whole world is just floating in the consciousness. And it is nothing but consciousness. I am seeing wrongly because I am a body. So long I am a body, I see the body. So you can go up above the body consciousness. See, when you go to sleep, tell me, do you remember you are a man, you are a woman? Do you think that you belong to this country or that country? Do you think that you are in the monastery or in a convent or you are in a hotel or in the beach? Do you feel anything? Where all this distinction vanish? Every day it is happening. When you go beyond mind little bit, though we don't go beyond mind, we go to in the sleep mode of our mind. Mind sleeps. They are tired whole day. Eyes were tired, ears were tired, everyone tired. So, but mind was active. Then you see the dream, and seeing dream, he gets tired, and he drops up. And when he drops up, the whole world vanishes. Nothing remains there. But you are not gone, you are not dead, but you enjoy the life, that position. Who does not enjoy blissful state? So this is the point that māyayā bhāsyate vishvam and kinchit na bhavati sattam. Whatever you see, nothing can have any trace of truth in it, as there is no truth in the swapna, the dream, when you go to sleep state. Jāvat nidra ritam tāvat, yavat nidra, say, yavat nidra ritam tāvat, yavat nidra tatha jnānadidam jagat, tatha jnānanidam jagat, namāyā kurute kinchit, namāyā kurute kinchit, māyā bīna karottanu, māyā bīna karottanu, indrajāla-samaṃ sarvaṃ, indrajāla-samaṃ sarvaṃ, baddha-dṛṣṭiḥ prapasyati, baddha-dṛṣṭiḥ prapasyati. Jāvat nidra tavam ritam. As long as you are sleeping and you started dreaming, so long as you are in that condition, that long is you feel that the dream is real. Yavat nidra ritam tavat. And now also, we are all sleeping and dreaming. This is a daydream, that is night dream. Daydream drops when? When you go to night dream. Daydream and night dream both drops when you go to sleep. If this is true, the truth should be, what is the definition of truth? Truth means it should be true for all time. It is here now, and it is not there next time. That is not truth. Suppose I say one word today, and tomorrow I say something else, then I am not truthful. If it's truth, I will say the same thing. You put me 1,000 questions. That's the lawyers do, to bring out the truth. No? So what is the truth in it? To questioning, wrong questioning and right questioning, making him angry, doing this, that, let the thing come out. So what remains the truth? It is unchanging. What was there, what is today, what will be tomorrow, so this world is not real. Why? Because it does not stay 24 hours. Well, no, you sleep, but I see the world. Well, that's not your question. Subjective experience we are talking about. Talk about individual, your own experience. So long you are awake, you see this world. So long you are in the sleeping and mind is active, dream, you see the dream. When that also drops, neither this world, neither that world, so all goes, and that is the state of not knowing state. So, jāvod nidra ritang tāvod. So as long as you sleep, so long your dream remains true. Tatha, likewise, ajñānāt idam jagat. So long you are in ignorance. Ajñānāt, from ajñāna, idam jagat. This jagat, this existence is there. So long you are ignorant. Like we go to sleep means we go to ignorance, is it not? Our consciousness, outer consciousness goes away. So this world is also ajñāna, idam jagat. And no maya krute kinchit. I told you, maya does this. But maya, no, maya does not do anything. No maya bhi no karuttanu. The controller of the maya is what? Māyayā, in Sanskrit we call. Maya, who controls that, it is called the māyayā. That means the Lord. Lord's maya. There is no Lord. So now they are talking about absolute Vedanta. No? There is no maya, and maya does not do anything. Neither maya be, the controller of maya, he does not do anything. But then what I see? Indrajāla-samaṃ sarvaṃ. It is like the magic. The magician comes and shows so many things. Indrajāla-samaṃ. It is like the magician's play. And who sees that? baddha-dṛṣṭiḥ prapasyati. Whose vision is closed. No? When you go to movie hall, what do? Your vision becomes closed, isn't it? You enter into the room, and then you see so many people. But gradually, when movie starts, they put the light slowly off, music gets off, and then you see projection coming on, and your attention, baddha-dṛṣṭiḥ. And then you first know something started, and then when someone is stabbing someone, you become scared as if he's hitting you. No? So baddha-dṛṣṭiḥ, movie hall is the best example. We pay money, we go there to enjoy, but we get enjoyed. Like a mad guy. If someone focuses on me when I am watching that movie and takes photographs, sometimes like a mad guy, sometimes smiling, sometimes. So it is a mad guy, madcap's behavior. That because it is baddha-dṛṣṭiḥ. So our vision is baddha, means closed, shut down like that. Because of that, I see this world. There is no, it is indrajāla-samaṃ. It's like a magician's play. Magician's magic. Ramakrishna said, magician is the truth. His magic is a play. কি বলে ম্যাজিশিয়ান কে বাজিকরের বাজি মিথ্যা বাজিকর সত্য বাজি মিথ্যা বাজিকর who is showing the baji, the magic, he is true. There is some existence which appears like that. That's why they give.
So a lot of baji fireworks.
Yeah, you study. You see, that's also a great lesson. Many people were standing and stopped their car and just started watching. What is this? It appears so beautiful, sound and light, but then what? Nothing remains. Everything is gone. So this is the world, the baji. It is a magic. But here there is someone who is igniting this. Here, ultimate Vedanta, no one is doing. Your false mind is creating all these things. Deal your mind. Get out of it. Take the responsibility on your shoulder. Don't cry and weep. So, indrajāla-samaṃ sarvaṃ baddha-dṛṣṭiḥ prapaśyati. Those who are bound souls, they do like that. So, let me read the running translation. The consciousness appears in the form of the universe. That's an earlier verse. The consciousness appears in the form of the universe due to Maya, the cosmic ignorance. It is like the dream activity caused by sleep. There is not even the slightest truth in it. And this dream exists so long as sleep exists. So is the world that appears is due to ignorance. Neither does Maya do anything, but the possessor of Maya is doing the least. Everything is like a magic show. And only a person of narrow vision perceives everything as real. Only the narrow vision. So we are all narrow vision people. baddha-dṛṣṭiḥ prapaśyati. Okay, so we can end here. Now you have any question?
So would the person ask that he has struggled with the connection, so can he watch it later? Is it
They're trying, I think, no? This, any problem?
No, but
Somebody wrote
Somebody is having a problem.
trouble. Not us, okay. And they can get it afterwards.
tell them that the video will be
Achha, those who have missed anything, it will be always available on YouTube afterwards, okay? So you can check it and get the entire class. Okay, you have any question here? Anyone? All questions solved. Nothing. We accepted whatever this book says. All are accepting. We are good people. We don't argue. Yeah, yes.
Why Maya? Why the appearance? Why the magic?
That is, if we put that question, why I am seeing this, why don't you see the right thing? Your analysis says that this is the truth. You put that question to yourself. Why I am seeing this where my intellectual analysis clearly shows that this is the truth. That is the search of science. In the science, what they do. No, all these beautiful thing of the scientific world comes intuitive. They get it first, somewhere inside. And they try to find it in the external world, is it not? Most of the apple falling, it created some sort of thought in the mind, and intuitive understanding something came. And much later it came that gravitational pull is how much? 32 point, what is the pound? Kata pound? Gravitational pull is how much? G is equal to?
force is 9.8.
I forgot. Anyhow, just for fun. So, but this was going on all through the time. In the history, since the beginning, no? Things are falling down. No? So, if that proves that yes, there is some attraction somewhere, why it is falling? And if I want to throw, it goes, but again it is pulled down. So why it is happening? Understand, there is some pull, and this much can be understood. There is something, someone is pulling somewhere. There is no rope, but it is happening. So if it is happening, why I am not seeing that? Why I didn't understand? Explore, and follow the path of the sages, the holy people, the Upanishad, this book, these verses what we are reading. repeatedly think. Really, it is so. Is it so? I am interacting with God, the divine, the pure, the stainless, birthless, deathless, the Satchidananda. I am with my eyes, I am interacting with the same reality. Really so? So it should be such deep inquiry. It is like a cloud. So long the cloud is there, how much we try. Why I am not seeing the sun? Sun is not there. I am seeing, I am trying so much to see the sun. I am not seeing at all. But some sages have crossed that ocean, that cloudy area, and they say, I see. Shrinnantu vishye. Oh, ye here in the world, I have experienced that truth. Vedahametam. I have known that reality. I have experienced that truth. Puruṣaṃ mahantam. That grand conscious entity. Aditya varnam, with the night, the color of the light, infinite expression of infinite light, and which is beyond all darkness. So they are declaring this. So I am not having. So try. That's why all the qualities are necessary, meditation is necessary. Mere saying will not do. To get absorbed into this thought more and more, and to understand this is only seeming difference. The name and form are only creating that apparent delusion. What is the difference between moha and maya? What is maya? Maya, as we have described, the scripture said, that which appears but not there. And moha is something. When I accept this world as true, and I want to possess it, and I want to hold it, if someone wants to take, I say no, I am attached to it. Moha is a mental emotion connected with the object which is not there, but it appears. This world is not there. But we fall in love with some girl, some boy. No? In our life it happens. It is not there, but we love. Moha, first of all, we know intellectually this is not the reality, only Satchidananda. I love Satchidananda. I don't love a boy or a girl. But a boy and girl comes into the picture. Why? Because I am in the level of the body. And when I first accept this is a real, and then I want to hold it on. And then infatuation. Moha is infatuation, no? It becomes such a mental emotion that it breaks my heart to get out of it. So it is the same thing for everything in the world. It's a very minor thing to the big thing. Minor thing, even you may love this pen. You love this pen. You don't like the other pen. You are getting mahagrasta. It's deluded. You are deluded and you are holding on, and your vision, your understanding, you are holding on and you are not getting out of it.
So moha is individualistic, maya is universal.
You can say maya, no, that is the ignorance. Moha means here when your infatuation comes. How do you explain? Anyone?
Infatuation, that's the right word.
Some kind of attraction. Some attraction.
Attraction, first of all you think it is real, and do you want to have it, and I cannot leave it, I cannot let go, or I hold on. That's why I'm saying it's a mental emotion connected there. Even that's why it's called in spiritual life there is a fall. There is a risk of fall from any flight. Be always careful that you are not achieved the goal. There is risk of falling from anywhere, because infatuation may come anywhere. In the name of serving some holy man, people may get mohagrasta, may get associated, forget the spirituality, forget that and get into the human aspect and then get lost into it. That's the moho. In Bengali, we normally say, oh, he is mohagrasta. He has become engrossed by moho. Yes?
Swami, lot of this analysis, the reasoning that we do, like when we are trying to say, why am I seeing not God but world, there's a lot of, maybe that's not the right word, I don't know. So, because my question is, Sri Ramakrishna tells them many times, don't reason too much. So, what is the type of reason is not good and what is the right type of, is it this?
Yeah, his reason, what he is talking, Master Mosai was a very reasonable person. Logic, they have studied logic in the university, and he's a person of intelligence, so he does not go without logical conclusions. But if in the scripture, if you go on only on logical side, it will be like the Pandit we are talking about. He is 70 years old Pandit, and he is teaching Vedanta, and he could not reach this link together. Whereas the Swami, he is not officially that great scholar, but he has reasoned out so far that this appearance is not real. I see something, but my mind interprets it differently. So he convinced, so that's why his focus became how to go to that background which appears like that. That's why they step into me. That's why Swami Premashananda was doing austerities, tapasya. What they are doing? They are doing to see what is inside. So that insight is very important. There you go on analyzing and end it there. You continue only analysis, that is not point. You have to taste the sugar. You have to taste the juice of it. Otherwise, that's why Ramakrishna said in another place, the Pandits, the scholars, are dry. Dry ratiocination.
To not leave it dry, is it more of actually imagining and doing it in practice? Like what makes it? Because normally we are used to
if it is,
where does it transition?
If it is genuine. Genuine thing is there. What Hari Maharaj learned from Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna said, what is there in your Vedanta? Brahman alone is true, all else is false. Is it not? Is there anything more? This is the reason. If we get convinced into this point, Brahman alone is real, all else is false, name and form. The way I see, way my mind reads, these are all false. He is not saying truth is false. The way I see is false. So Sri Ramakrishna, simple reply. Brahman alone is true. And Shankaracharya said, brahma-sattayā, jagat mithya. A third point, jīvaḥ, brahma eva nāparo. That is only 3 points. Jīvaḥ, you are seeing jīvaḥ. Don't see jīvaḥ as jīvaḥ. It is Shiva. It is Brahma eva. It is Brahman. See what he read today? Shankara has given in one verse. They all have been said there. So this much is called reason. Not to sit together and only go for Sankhya versus Vedanta versus this philosophy versus that philosophy, and what is the comparison, comparative note, 100-page note to write and make a research on that and publish it in the paper, and Pandits will give a stamp. And what an intellectual talk. That is the one way, there is joy and fun in doing that. But the spiritual seeker will take the essence. You have to decide that this world is not absolutely real. It appears that, but it is reality. But my mind, reading of the mind is not real. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu. Okay, tomorrow there will be gospel class at 7:30 here. I will be giving the gospel class tomorrow also. Thank you.